Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, loading into a match of Arma Reforger. For this, I decided to pick Province, because I love Province so much. After Province just appeared, I pretty much immediately heard shooting behind me, and I saw that a friendly had spawned in a car. So I hopped in.
I got morphine.
We'll be open about 10 minutes.
We're going to Montignac.
With the news we were headed to Montignac, and the occasional enemy shots at our vehicle, we headed out. After a short drive and little interruption, we arrived.
Definitely hiding, he just went down.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point California.
Let a friendly on the rooftop.
Remember flowers,
Yes.
At this location, the enemy had spawned in AI troops. You can hear them yelling in the background occasionally. These AI are definitely easier to kill than actual people, but they still pose a challenge because there are more of them. My teammate instructed me to shoot at that enemy helicopter above. However, shooting at a helo with a gun that I have is pretty much a fool's errand. It'll just shoot you before you can do any damage to the driver. Even though there are gunshots all around me, it's always the right time to loot a body. It's really not, by the way. Don't combat loot, but I did, and it worked out. Somehow I didn't see that guy on the way up, but luckily my teammate had taken care of him. An enemy player-driven supply truck came up, but my teammate had an RPG.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point, Arizona.
At this moment, my team heard an enemy helicopter above. One of them took a shot with an RPG, which missed, and the helicopter started barraging us with bullets. I was concerned about ground forces, and I tried to take cover in this tent. It really did more visual cover than any actual, because a bullet can go right through it.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Tyson.
Here you can see enemy tracers coming up over the hill, confirming that there were actually enemies on the ground and not just in the sky. I and the rest of my team pushed up. They were all firing RPGs at some enemy vehicle, which I never actually got a good look at. On this enemy soldier I found an RPK, which I immediately grabbed. Having a light machine gun is better than not having a light machine gun. At the same time, I witnessed one of my friends die right in front of me. I wasn't sure where any of these tracers were coming from, as I believed that we had destroyed that vehicle. I looked around for the source of the bullets, but ultimately I couldn't find anything.
Just dug down their radio relay at Starlight. Should help out Arizona.
At this point, I was pretty much taking fire from every single direction, and I couldn't see a single enemy, so I moved forward to where I believed that my teammates were.
On the other side of the wall, you want to just grab some nades and toss them over. 'Cause I'm about to.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack
I also
at
just
Point
happened to find a backpack on the ground, and since I didn't have one, it was basically just free storage space.
I'm gonna pop up and shoot some RPGs at people.
Right here, I heard the enemy helicopter coming back, and I saw it. So I pretty much just ducked behind this wall and hoped that they wouldn't see me, which worked out. Around this time, I spotted the enemy standing right in that doorway. Unfortunately, he also saw me. And he was quicker on the trigger.
Well, sucks to be you, my guy.
I decided to deploy once again at Province. There was plenty of friendlies, and it was one of our most forward operating bases.
Except further behind. Could you guys hold Province down while we get some supply checks over there?
That explosion made me think there was still enemies in the area, and I rushed over to try to get a look. On the way, I spotted a friendly helicopter in the sky, so I knew that we weren't under air fire.
After I get off, there's gonna be no one defending it. Whoever put those mines there didn't mark them.
As it turns out, I was going in the wrong direction, and there were actually enemies behind us.
On the main road.
I don't think those mines are there
Alpha main
anymore.
to all stations.
No,
Under
there's
attack
like
at
4 or
Point
5
Terror.
still there.
I woke up, but I still wasn't safe. I frantically looked around for my gun, which was nowhere to be seen. I was bleeding, sure, but having defense is more important. After I grabbed that, I checked out the injuries.
Can't confirm it.
I had been hit bad in the chest, and I was at risk of bleeding out.
Yeah, he died. We have a lot of MI8 circling over Province. Thank you for your service, Spaceman. Yeah, no problem.
I got out of my prone position because I heard helicopters above and wanted cover, so I thought that risking running into the area with enemies was worth it. Luckily, I couldn't see anything, and there were some friendlies here.
I forgot the mine. Probably gonna mark your mines next time. There's still like 5 mines on the road. Yeah, my bad. How do I... You're talking about the mine. No, your anti-personal mines. Hey, how do you mark them on the map?
I was taking fire from an enemy, but he and I both had atrocious aim. I thought I missed him with every single one of those rounds, but it turns out that the last one had at least injured him.
PlayStation, PC. PC. You gotta go to your map, and whatever your interact button is, it should be also your mark button. I'm not too sure though.
Carry on what you're doing, soldier.
And then you'll go not military.
I found an RPG on his body. It didn't have any ammo, but I was hoping he'd have a few extra rockets. He didn't, so I discarded the RPG.
I have 3 options, but it doesn't like say what they are. Can we get a fucking hit squad for Showtime next week? It's gonna be the top one that looks like gears. It's custom markers. Got it.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Starlight.
Mines. Yeah, there should be a marker. You should be able to see marker. That's like the universal symbol for mines or whatever, and then just mark that. Yeah, what's that look like? It's like a mine.
I was looting my fellow soldiers' dead bodies, when unfortunately, I got sniped in the head. It was a good shot from the Russians, and I didn't even hear them. I deployed at a different position because I didn't want to get spawn killed by the Russians.
about to lose the West. If we lose Fagari, we're cooked. Be advised, there is a sniper at Simon's Erection killing people.
The town or the coastal base?
Oh, son of a bitch. Fucking piece of shit fucking AI.
A few minutes later, we got to Shotain, only to find that we had already captured the position.
Taken it. Hang on.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Amber.
Yeah, Shotain's ours.
Let's move to Michigan. I've had many intense lab battles.
We were
on this
almost
road.
there, when suddenly, over a small hill, came an enemy vehicle.
Downhill.
Straight ahead, straight ahead. Shit, bitch. Make it look like we're dead. Oh, fuck. Now we actually might be dead. Get out.
Maybe not what my teammate meant, but we did get hit by an RPG, and I died instantly. I don't know what happened to the other two. I deployed at Simon's Woods and grabbed a shiny red dot sight. I took one bullet of enemy fire and immediately ran inside a tent.
Nice job.
I went over to the arsenal again to save my loadout and quickly understood why my teammate was lying prone.
Attack at Point Amber.
Oh, he's hitting the pant lane, boys.
I'm okay. Oh, he's not okay.
It doesn't say he's bleeding.
Somehow, I wasn't even bleeding. I tried to get in this Jeep, but Arma Reforger's wonderful physics kicked me out of it.
Oh, boys.
Alright, don't all fucking fight for it at one time. Alright, boys, get your run deep. See you later, losers.
It was kind of good that I didn't get in the Jeep, though, because you drop your weapon when you pass out, and I never grabbed mine.
My brother in Christ, stop fucking putting down the mines.
How do you see the fucking mines this day? How do you see the mine but still fucking run into it?
Alpha main to all
Guys,
stations.
can we ban
We
the
are under
mines?
attack.
I'm tired of them. I think we have had more friendlies die to the mines than enemies. Everybody out there.
Down.
Let's get it for
This time, no fucking mines.
Hey, guys,
Just like that, we were on the road to Fagari.
That was a complete accident. I don't think that was you. That was me who drove into the mines.
I am bugged.
Hey, man, I'm fighting for my life right now.
We'll get you some XP. You're just
Despite
gonna
what
ride
it
with
looks
us
like,
now.
there was in fact a gunner. Just because of the magnificent physics, he was floating in the air for no reason.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Washington.
I've never seen planes there.
Are we going for Zari?
Where do we need to go? Oh shit. Joking. I know what I'm doing, pal. Alright, everybody out.
All units, this is Alpha main. Our forces will soon commence an assault at Vermont.
There was a helicopter overhead, but luckily it didn't cause us any issues.
Everybody grab guns. Everybody grab better guns.
Taking his advice, I grabbed an RPG.
Watch out, he's about to bomb and run us.
That helicopter we saw earlier was coming back, and I made the elite decision to not take any cover and just kind of sit in a building with another friendly.
On the main road
I
between,
spawned back at Simon's
Providence
Woods because it
and,
hadn't gone horribly the first time.
station. I killed one that meandered his way up the hill.
Either there was a new sniper, or that original one hadn't moved from his position. We had to do something about it.
There's an enemy Humvee heading towards Province.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point California.
I had absolutely no clue where this sniper was, so I decided to just suppress this tree line and hope for the best.
Anybody want a meeting? A gunner? I need a gunner for my heli.
The soldier next to me got absolutely obliterated, but I couldn't exactly tell where the shots were coming from. I decided to just retreat and take cover.
Go to Dallas. I'm here at Dallas.
All units, this is Alpha main.
I happened to just barely nick myself on this barbed wire, and I was immediately bleeding out.
Yo, Simon's Woods is gonna get attacked by a bunch of Russians by the west side of Simon's Wood. At least 7 Russians coming from the wood.
Good thing I was apparently too distracted with my bandages to hear that useful advice. After hearing shots coming from the woods, I decided to check it out. You can probably imagine my surprise when I saw 7 Russians coming from that way.
Got a Russian vehicle coming to Province from Pagari on the main road.
Little did I know it, I would die at Simon's Woods many, many more times. Luckily I didn't shoot that guy because that was a friendly. That RPG shot pretty much went right over my head. I think they were shooting at the helicopter, but I can't be sure.
Good.
You can kind of see my hesitation here where I'm not really sure if I should be suppressing or moving to a different position. I didn't know how close that enemy that shot me was, so I could either get back up and try to kill him before he got here, or I could bandage myself up. I decided to do the latter because I was bleeding pretty badly. I was pretty sure that that smoke grenade came from an enemy, which means that we were shooting in the right spot. He wanted to cover himself up. That one makes me a bit angry because he was way too quick on that trigger. For a second I thought that was enemy fire, but it was just the guys behind me. For a second, I didn't even realize that I wasn't shooting at the enemy. This is because Arma has height over bore, which means that the bullet doesn't come out of the center of your screen, and actually comes out of the gun's barrel. As soon as I spawned in, I spotted a Russian, and without thinking too much, I just ran over to shoot him. Unfortunately, he was ready for me, and I wasn't very prepared at all. Despite the unfortunate lag spike, I was able to take out that Russian pretty easily. Pretty much right after I finished looting his body, I was hit by some sort of artillery. I was able to wake up, but I was pretty much bleeding from everywhere, and pretty soon I whited out from blood loss and then promptly died. I couldn't really figure out what all these friendlies were shooting at, but I decided to watch the tree line. Just then I spotted what I thought was an enemy player, only to realize that that was, in fact, one of ours.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Arizona.
I turned it around though, and killed an enemy right then and there, so you tell me if it evens out or not.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Apollo.
This one was carrying a rocket launcher that I hadn't used before, but I figured I might as well take it anyway.
Under attack at Point Starlight.
I'm almost 100% sure that there was an enemy creeping through that grove of trees. I didn't take any shots because I wasn't so sure at the moment.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point
The reason I
Virginia.
was moving up through these trees was so the enemies couldn't see me as easy. Unfortunately, I couldn't really see anything either. I almost took some shots at these people in the woods, but luckily I had binoculars and could tell they were friendlies. I had reached the end of the trees, so the only thing left to do was take a dash across the field and hope no one shot at me.
Watch the friendly fire.
Right now it's worth mentioning the Vietnam-style scenario that the enemies had forced upon us. We believed there was enemies in the woods, but there was also a lot of teammates. We weren't really sure who was who, and everybody was shooting at everybody.
Is that an enemy Huey behind me? Nope. That's me. Oh, is your gunner shooting at me? No, it's
Alpha
somebody on
main
the
to
ground.
all stations. We are under attack at
Control.
Point Starlight.
Oh. That was a hell of a shot, brother. Thanks.
I was taking fire from somebody in the woods, but I couldn't see them and I couldn't hear them because they had a suppressor.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Tyson. Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Virginia.
We got,
I tried circling up and around to flank him, but it appears that he had better sights on me than I thought.
That Y intersection. I'm in about. Woods.
That bullet hitting that tree made me realize that I wasn't taking fire from anybody in the woods. It was somebody across the field.
Good hits, good hit. Looking to line up on us.
Guys, it's Simon. Stop fucking spraying the wood. You're friendly. You're firing on fucking friendlies.
I managed to find another RPK on a Russian down the hill a ways. Okay, I can explain this one a little bit better. For one, he was in an area where I had just seen enemies, and two, he was wearing lighter colored clothing, which is indicative of Russian forces. The players on the United States team normally wear Pazgat or some variation of it, and this player, it looks like he was wearing the standard Russian uniform.
Alpha main to all stations. We are under attack at Point Virginia.
That friendly was rolling his way all the way across the field, which seemed to work out alright. That was a prime example of being on the receiving end of friendly fire.
Yo, people in Simon's Wood, I don't know what you guys are shooting at. The direction of where we're getting shot from is
They're shooting at friendlies.
Yeah, they don't have
that's
a
what I'm
clue how to look at
thinking.
something.
Yeah, it's a fucking retard party at Simon's Wood. Stay clear of it. Everyone's just team killing here. Yeah, guys, I'm in my binoculars. I don't see anything. I'm out. They're in the woods. They're in the woods. Watch for the 50 cal shooting.
Some Vietnam shit.
An astute observation from one of my teammates.
Except we're the Vietnamese babysitter, man.
It hurts, boss. It hurts.
Needing a break from those god-awful woods, I deployed somewhere else. For some reason, when I walked near the burning truck of doom and despair, every single one of my limbs was injured, and I passed out and died. Well, anyway, back to the wondrous woods. They haven't changed a bit since I last visited them. Pretty soon after I spawned in the next time, the entire server crashed and everybody was sent back to the lobby, marking the end of a pivotal journey. This was really just a test video, to be honest. I just wanted to see what it's like to edit Arma content. It wasn't so bad. If you did get this far, there's probably something wrong with you because you're not really supposed to watch all of this, but thank you anyways. Goodbye.